Hi, this is Adam from Small Town Machine Shop. Today we're taking a closer look at the Cayuga rotating weld positioner. I took all the stuff off it that was had some packing, bands around it and all that. Did a little bit of cleanup work, and now I'm actually going through it. The table crank here works nice and smooth. I checked it. This table will rotate past 90 degrees. So that part we don't have to worry about. I've got the chuck soaking, and you can also take this off and mount other things to it. Got it soaking. It's really stiff and hard to turn. That's basically just a 3-jaw chuck on there. As I might have said before, the buttons, they do not push the variable speed setup. This stops. It has 2 stops on it. It goes around a lot though. See, there it stops. And this all goes to, let's scoot back here. This guy. This controls the rotation of this to make it very variable speed. This foot, it had a foot switch, or it's an option, and this is for controlling it with that guy. This is a breaker. There's a time machine on there. So this is the main thing. This is the important thing about the variable speed. Now, if this stuff doesn't work, and that one's rusted in there. I have a buddy who has a more modern one. This is a 1978 vintage, and it had this exact same box, and this was different. You can just take this off and put a VFD drive on here. It's like 150 bucks. So it's not, the machine is not scrapped if this stuff is bad. I would like to still use this stuff because it's original and it's cool. So let's take a look in here real quick. If we can get these off and then get a screwdriver. Okay. Walking around. Let's see what our fuse panel looks like here. Yeah, all this stuff here to be replaced. And I think that's why I got it cheap. As people look at this stuff, I mean, look at how old that looks. Because it is old. And they think that, oh, if there's something wrong in there, the thing's garbage. So, tough to turn. Right. Push the door in here. This one's kind of bent over, so it's not cooperating. And we're in. And that hinge is tough. Okay, we got the remnants of a wasp nest. And some black. Doesn't look, and of course that doesn't look ideal. Something got a little, maybe that's why there was no foot pedal with it. The foot pedal stuff is not on there. There's a big burn mark behind it. Okay, and this is the power cord coming in. Machines and oh, it's grounded back there. So this doesn't look too bad. I got a breaker there. The light, I'm not sure, and then the hour meter. So none of that looks bad. I'm gonna take the rest of this cover off and I'll bring you back. Okay, so got the cover off. There's a lot going on in there. A lot of surface mount things. There's a transformer, some diodes, some electrolytic caps. Here's the main fuse. But I don't see any burn spots. I gotta do a lot of cleaning in there. I'm kinda gonna peek underneath here. Kind of dirty, but nothing really jumping out at me. So these are the motor leads going out to reversing motor. So yeah, I'll clean all that out. And then at least for the test fire, I am gonna have to, these buttons don't work at all. So I'll take this cover off and see how I can get these. I think at Granger sells them, or my electrical supply does. They're Allen Bradley's. So I'm hoping I can test. I used to know how to test these with the boards on here. I researched it. There's some dead bugs and stuff in there. That's always nice. This is just, it looks burned. This is still traces and stuff on there. Again, all of this can be replaced with a $150 VFD drive. So, but of course I'd like to keep this original. So, let me real quick, I'll stop the video. I'll take the 4 bolts out of this and I'll bring you back and we'll see where we're looking inside the handle. Okay, we got the bolts off. Let's see what surprises await inside. Ooh, a little rusty. And there's the variable speed controller. Okay. There's the buttons. Now it says rust. It's not burn marks. So obviously it's been sitting outside. Those don't look anything special. Just 4-wire switches. So yeah. Trying to think if there's a way I can wire it up temporarily to test the motor and all that. What I'll do is I gotta go to Granger tomorrow anyway. I'll see if I can get those switches. I'll redo the ends on the switches and redo that. I'll blow this guy out and inspect it and replace that fuse. I'm not gonna spend more than, if those switches are $30 a piece, I'm not gonna go that way. I'm just gonna buy a VFD. There's no reason to, you know, go back to earlier time and spend more money to do that when I can fix it readily like that. But I'll see what I can do. Last time I bought those switches, I only want to say they were like $10. So yeah, that's where we'll sit. We'll get the switches repaired, or if not, I will wire it in so we can test the motor tomorrow after I get some stuff for it. This is video 1 on the Cayuga, if that's how you pronounce it, I think. Cayuga rotary weld positioner. This is Adam from Small Town Machine Shop. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.